Everybody talks about options trading, but no one actually explains what an option actually is. Let me fix that right now. An option is a contract between two people, a buyer and a seller. I guess in other words, you could think of it as a bet. Now, there are two types of options. There's calls and there's puts. With calls, you think that the stock is going to go up. And with puts, you think the stock is going to go down. Here's a real example. Apple's currently at $200 and you think it's going to go to $220. You buy a call option for $300 and that $300 gives you control of 100 shares. And that $300 you just spent gives you control of 100 Apple shares without actually buying them. So from here, there are two possible scenarios. Scenario 1, Apple actually hits $220 like you predicted. Your contract is now worth $450. You sell it and you pocket the difference with a profit of $150. Scenario 2, Apple stays flat or drops. At expiration, your contract expires worthless and you lose your $300. Now think about the person who sold you that contract. They collect your $300 the moment you paid for it, and that money is theirs immediately. In order for the buyer to win, the stock has to move in the right direction and move enough so it covers what you paid for it. Those are two things that have to go right. In order for the seller to win, the stock just has to do nothing or go in the opposite direction, or move in the right direction but not move enough. Those are three ways that the seller can win as opposed to the buyer's one scenario. In this scenario, the buyer needs to be right, but the seller just shouldn't be wrong. Most beginners start as buyers because it feels like a lottery ticket. You pay a little bit and you win a lot. And yes, that can happen, but over time, the odds are stacked against you. Options lose value every day just from time passing, and that's called theta. And it works against the buyer and for the seller every single day that the trade is open. So while the buyer is racing against the clock to be right, the seller is getting paid for it. This is why everything I teach on this page is revolved around selling options. Not because buying is wrong, but because the math favors the seller. Follow and I'll show you exactly how to do it.